Windy, freaking wind. Go away, wind. Hey guys, it's Sydney here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm obviously sitting outside. I thought it was a bit fitting for this type of video. I'm trying to make the most of the weather and soak up as much sunshine as I can, so I thought that I would film outside today. I am sorry if there's lots of background noise. I am trying my best. But on to today's video, I thought it would be a little bit fitting since we're in lockdown here in New Zealand and we've been kind of going a little bit crazy, doing the same thing every single day. I thought that I would share 10 things to stop yourself going insane through this lockdown, wherever you are. Even if you're not in lockdown, these are just 10 things to do if you're bored and you have nothing to do. So this really doesn't just apply to the lockdown, but I thought that I would make this video with all the events happening. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed it or found it useful or tried some of these things yourself, and subscribe if you want to see more. I post once a week. And without further ado, let's just jump on into the video. Okay, so the first thing to do when you are bored at home during this lockdown is baking. While you're at home, you've got nothing to do, this is a really great time to experiment with not just baking, but cooking in general. We've been making tons of food. We've done banana bread, granola, peanut butter cups, and the list just goes on. We've tried sausage rolls, we've tried deviled eggs, we've tried all these new recipes, so it's a really great time to get creative with your cooking. I mean, there's a reward at the end of it. You get to eat good food, so why not? The second thing you can do is coloring. This is a great productive way to spend your time. There's nothing more satisfying than coloring in a picture and seeing it when it's done. This is the sort of thing you can kind of do in between other things when you just need a break from TV or you just need some time to yourself. It's a really mind-numbing thing to do and it's lots of fun. I mean, who doesn't love to color? And if you don't have a coloring book, obviously all the stores are closed, you can always download them off the internet and print them out, or you can get, there's like apps on your phone that you can get to color in now, so there's tons of ways to do it. The third activity is getting outside. Obviously that's what I'm doing, making the most of the weather. If it's not sunny where you are, well, that sucks for you. But if it's a nice day, just try to get outside as much as you can. It's the most refreshing thing, and I think it really keeps your mind from actually going insane, especially when you can't go out to the shops and you can't go to all of these places. We go for tons of walks around the block, and if you're not in a situation where you can walk around, spend some time in your backyard. I'm sure you can find tons of things to do. We're lucky here, we have a trampoline, so you can play on a trampoline, you can throw a ball. Me and Connor have 2 softball gloves and a softball, so we like to throw a ball around when we have time. Another way to spend some time outside is to have a picnic. It's just a really nice way to feel like you're not trapped inside and you're not actually trapped in this lockdown, and just getting outside. I mean, the sun's good for you, vitamin D and all that fun stuff. So yeah, definitely try get outside as much as you can, especially if it's nice weather. Make the most of it. The fourth activity you can do is board games. We are lucky, we have a ton of them. My mom is a collector and we obviously still live at home, and there's like 6 of us on lockdown together, so we can get a big group of us and play board games. But I'm sure you can just find simple card games and stuff to play. It's a great way to keep social as much as possible, to drag your family out of hiding in their rooms. But board games are just a lot of fun in general. It's a way to kind of bring back your childhood. And yeah, as I say, just keep social, keep engaged, great for your mind. You can find tons of games that make you think, so they're just good to kind of keep your mind active. The fifth thing you can do on this lockdown is exercise. Now I know you can't go to the gym, or some places you can't go for a run. If you can go for a run, great. But if not, there are tons of at-home exercises that don't require any sort of equipment. If you have a workout mat, great, but you can literally just do like 20 sit-ups or 20 push-ups or whatever it is you want to do. There's tons of videos on YouTube. You can find some sort of workout to do. The other form of exercise is yoga, if you're into that sort of thing. They're just really good ways to try keep yourself fit during the lockdown, and just in general, it's a great thing to do. And doing exercise releases endorphins, which makes you happy and puts you in a good mood. So it's just a good way to keep yourself happy and sane. Activity number 6 is declutter, clean and organize. I have been doing tons of this, and let's be honest, everyone has a junk drawer, a junk cupboard, a junk something in their house, If you're on lockdown and you're stuck at home all day, you may as well do something productive. And when it's done, trust me, you feel so much better. You feel like you've actually done something that day, achieved something, rather than just sitting in bed in your pajamas all day. Me personally, I've been going through every cupboard, every drawer, every nook and cranny of our little space that we have downstairs and cleaning the crap out of it. Because what else are you going to do? And once you've cleaned and you see the end result, you really do feel like you've actually achieved something for that day, and it puts you in a way better mood for the rest of the day, trust me. And I mean, if you get to the end of the lockdown and you haven't cleaned anything and it still looks like a mess, you're going to feel like you haven't accomplished anything. So try clean. We all have a wardrobe that needs sorting out. Activity number 7, I've kind of put two things together because I feel like they kind of relate or go hand in hand, and that is either reading a book or watching TV. I mean, there's nothing better than reading a book and getting to the end of it. I'm sure, I mean, we have 4 weeks in lockdown, so I've got tons of time to read, and I've got a ton of books. And if you don't have books, you can read stuff online. I'm personally not an online person, but there's something for everyone, whether that's a magazine, a blog, a novel, a poem, a short story, whatever it is, there is something to read for everyone. Newspaper, you know, there's something for everyone, so you can find something. And if you're not a reader, then you can watch TV, binge watch a TV show, have yourself a movie marathon. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing having a lazy day in bed, in your pajamas, watching TV or reading a book all day. I mean, I've got 4 weeks, so I'm sure one of those days is going to be like that. And it's something that you can do without having to think about it. You know, you can literally just sit and chill and kind of be in your own space and do your own thing. Number 8 is just kind of general, but learning something new. Now for this, I mean, I've wanted to learn a language, specifically Italian, for the longest time, and I've just never had the time or the energy to do it. So while you're at home and you've got nothing to do, learn that language you wanted to learn that new skill you wanted to learn, you know, just learn something new, because again, you'll feel like you've actually accomplished something in this time, rather than just being a potato, which there's nothing wrong with that, but you know, you feel accomplished and you feel like you haven't just wasted a month of your life, you know. Activity number 9 is creating something. And for this, you could create a YouTube video. You know, it's kept me busy. I know TikTok's blowing up at the moment. Create a TikTok, jump on that bandwagon. You could create a piece of art, whether that's drawing or painting or something, just creating something, because again, I feel like a broken record, but you feel accomplished. You know, it's something to keep you busy. It's something that you can kind of do a little bit every day. If you've actually got nothing to do, you can continue with it. It's not like, you know, it's over and done with in half an hour. And the final activity is having a spa day. Now, during this lockdown, or just in general, you can feel tired, you can feel like a bit of a grub, you can feel like you're in a bit of a slump. So kind of making your body feel good, you know, whether that's doing your nails or washing your hair or having a bath, doing a face mask, whatever it is, doing something for yourself, doing something luxurious for yourself can really make you feel like you're not kind of stuck and trapped. And let's be honest, everyone needs a good face mask every once in a while. We all got grime on there that we don't want to talk about, but it's there, so just get rid of it. Do it for yourself, treat yourself. Just do it. That's it for my 10 activities you can do when you're on lockdown, or just things to do when you're bored. There is one final thing that I did want to say in terms of the lockdown, and that's just getting dressed every day. At the beginning of the lockdown, I mean, we're only 10 days in, but I was like living in my pajamas every day. And when I first had Jaden, that's what I was doing. And it made me feel isolated. It made me feel like I wasn't a part of the world, because you're just living in your grime. You're not getting ready for the day. And I feel like when you get dressed, you're more likely to be productive for the day, because you know, you're up, you're ready, you're clean, you're ready to go and do something. Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys found it useful, helpful. You took something away from this that you can do. You find that you're a bit more productive during this time. Whatever it is, I hope this helped. And if it did, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. I post once a week, and I'll see you guys in my next video.